mix of the rhythm right on time, and I can drop a bass line with so much vibe. Your ears would have to be in your feet, and you still might not be able to hear the depths of my beats. I ain't no new jack. I go way back. Long before you were new age pimping and sipping gin and juice. I was up high on my sugar hill rapping with delight. With Big Babe Master G and Wonder Mike. I went all the way to heaven with Dougie Fresh in the show, and I got busy 2 times with Full Force and UTFO. I was schooled to the words of BDP and X-Clan. I went, you go girl, and Salt and Pepper proudly proclaim, I'll take your man. Don't you understand that long before you were grinding, I was grooving to a message of survival led by that grand master, those furious 5 prophets. A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through. But it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. I see y'all know the song. King Tim and Africa Mabata on the front line dropping verbal assault rockets. We were on the verge of something major and nothing, and no one could stop it. And yet today you have the nerve to think some of this waka flocka shit can top this. It all started with me. I remember pumping up the volume with Airbnb, Rakim, and Mars. I remember when King Curtis Blow contemplated ruling the world before Nas. I remember my radio rocking to a very young LL Cool J and Run DMC. I remember bringing the noise for Public Enemy. I remember counting down those 5 minutes of funk with Houdini and the overweight lover Henry D. Now tell me again about your originality and creativity when it seems that all the beats and loops and lyrics you now sample, they all came from me. I mean, big props to Biggie and Puffy and Tupac and Dre, but they each got their stuff from back in my day, and at least they gave props to the old school. But what about you? Oh, you so busy graduating from gods to dogs without a clue. Wow, could have had gold, but now all Fido wants is a bone and a brew. Damn. And have you forgotten the little shorties are watching you? See, I'm not telling you to quit. Just be a little more legit and stop putting out this mess that smells and sounds a lot like dog shit. Because you do have a responsibility to argue. Say, they don't know that you're not telling the truth of selling that souls down the river for a buck. I'm not telling you to quit. Just give a fuck, yo. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Haven't you heard that before? So don't you understand there really ain't no honor or no money in being a gangster, bitch, or a hoe. Time to act like you know. If my real hip-hop warriors out there, then let me hear you say, yeah. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Let's take back hip-hop the way it's supposed to be. Let's bring back the love, unity, and creativity, and maybe, just maybe, you might last as long as me, an old hip-hop junkie who still feels to be. I am
I'm a snow bunny today, not a white rabbit. We don't follow the old white rabbits. We don't go into Wonderland, because there's no wonder in that land. You don't know if you're a woman or a man. You don't know who you are. You just copy and be Simpson Stans, and then you just crash out and do it all over again. You have no mind. You get left behind this time. Mommy and Daddy said, if you don't invest in me, you all might be dead. I mean, that's what I heard. Coming out of my spiritual shower, because I don't do those golden showers like you do. Somebody said, go ahead and do the poetry. Let the poetry flow out of you. They say they are rapping bars and spitting the truth, but what I see is them spitting lies. And we all know that those who can't look me in the eye, they did it to me. And now they look like little scared white rabbits going down the rabbit hole of hell. Maybe it's walking in the snow today. Well. Maleficent at 68 years old. And you know what? My blood pressure literally went back. The other way, I had to check that again. Yo, it was like around 118. At first 118 over 64, and then it was 119 over 74. And I'm like, okay. But I used to have kind of low blood pressure. So when I got high blood pressure, and I'm like, wow. I remember one time a doctor at Fort Bragg, at Womack, said, you know what, because I did the same thing walking in the snow, and he said, if you had all these problems, you would have been dead, yo, because he saw, because I was taking pictures and everything. I remember when the Federal Observer and the TV News, they were all seeing my pictures, because you know I be walking the way I do. And the funny thing about it, in a blighted community, when the snow falls, it makes everything look beautiful. It does. It really does. I call it mother love. Because Mommy said I would need a little cooling down. And plus I asked for the snow, I really did. Now I know some of you got like, ugh, but hey, I'm just that type of kid. And it's always the balance, right? The sky is so beautifully blue as I get on my imaginary mic. Yes, I'm spitting poetry. This is my open mic. Because I'm open with my words, and this is free. I call it my Tarot and Therapy. It's Tarot and Therapy Wednesday. Wednesday shower with a smile. Look like the weather really does answer to me. And people still don't know what they see, yet they want to copy and mimic me. How can it be? You don't want to give credit, or you'd say you don't want to know, or you don't care. I don't know. I'm not even there. Why am I talking to people who always want to be up in my face when they need something, okay? But when I needed something, where were you? See, the more you go up, the more they spin the block and come around you. Hey, everybody's spinning the block and coming around now, but where were you when the BS was going down for me? Especially when I was the one that lifted up the community. Yes, I really realized why my parents did not want me to stay in this vicinity. They tried to ology a real one. And got dumb. I know the military be looking after me because they know you better run. And maybe I'm speaking for me. Maybe I'm speaking for us. Maybe I'm speaking for we. Either way, we don't care who the president be. We're just saying we got we. Snap. Bars. Posh. Yes. I am Val Jones. And this is Val Jones Edutainment. Hashtag naturally the Ranger Manger Show. Therapy and tarot. You want a prayer or some cards? I think people are praying enough. And your prayers are rough. Are you Praying or you Preying? That question's not so tough to answer when you just look at the energy. You know, it's sad when you teach your children how to play humiliation rituals too. But you see, you really got rid of the good teachers in school. And you left all these strange, weirdish... I mean, I'm just saying, all you got to do is look at the news. And it's the news you always... It's not the news you hear, it's the news you don't hear, my dear. Reminding you, I'm media too. So media can't pull that over me. That's why it makes me a triple threat. Or is that a quadruple threat? Or is that a... I'm just being mean. Poetry. Welcome to Val Jones Open Mic. Wednesday Tarot and Therapy. That military brat. That Wednesday shower, right? That natal chart kid on her Saturn return north node slaying all these hoes. Gender not specific. She's very prolific. Some call her wicked. But I'm not that wicked. I don't care what you look like at 28, 29, 20, and 37. Bitch, I know, mother. You curse on this. I don't know. I see people cursing on this platform all the time. But except for when it comes to my rhymes, then it gets personal. What personal is it? I mean, do I have a whole industry, a whole entity after me? Do you know who I am and who I be? I'm literally the type that go right up to the devil and go, hey, heard you were talking about me today. Say it to my face. Or you are going to be a little pussy little somebody try to pull a gun and then run. Yeah, Simpson stands. That's why they get done. You know what? You can come for me if you want, but mommy and daddy says, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. And touch your hair. Now, I remember how somebody said, hey, put your hair back. I don't know, it's just a mess. Now they're mad at me. They're mad at me. They're mad at me because they wanted me to be less because they're going through all this anxiety. Their parents effed them up. In fact, the whole crew did it, actually. All these movies or whatever it be, music coming out, it sounds sad to me. Oh, I'm already in my Black Renaissance mode. And apparently the real Black Renaissance is me. Or maybe it's just a Renaissance because I say black because I'm proud of being black. Why can't you be? It's that everybody wants to be me, but nobody wants to be me. And I'm supposed to like sit back and let somebody else tell me what it is or how I should be in being black. I should slap you all now and clap you well beyond the back of the class. But that's all right. This military brat's got sass. And and I was built to last. Let's see. Let's talk to the colonizers right now. Which one? Could it be all of you? Regardless of the hue, I told you it's not the hue, it's the spirit that we do. That's why nobody is coming on. They're waiting for something to come through, but I know they won't. But the thing about it is I know somebody's always watching me, and that's okay. Because I'm watching you too. And this is a record. This is my book. So in 2025, I'm giving you a good up close and personal view. Nobody's not going to be talking to me, and I be silent in my room in my box and don't say anything. I broke out of those socks a long time ago, and trust me, with or without socks, I'll come in and kick in your door and northnode. Mommy says, there you go, being your daddy again. What is the moon in the day? Is the moon still in Sagittarius? Look at your book, girl. I know you see it for those who read. Are you a good Templar or a bad Templar? You know I read energy. What would a real oracle do? What would the real fifth element? What is fifth element to you? Did you learn anything from the movie? Darling, we're not doing white rabbits anymore. We're doing white. I'm a snow bunny and a polar bear too. And a black or white wolf. I'm a black and white wolf. Oh, you know, wolves are an amazing creature. I have a thing about wolves. I know they say be careful what you manifest. Maybe I need to manifest a wolf today. I mean, I think me and the wolves would just actually come out and play. They will see a kindred spirit in me. It's an ancient native shaman thing. Something you don't know about, see. Because you got too much bad-ology in you, and somebody tried to bad-ology me, not realizing that I take you and your ology and shove it way up your ass. You thought you could, like, talk down on me, and you're going to teach me how to bow down to your class? I'm too sassy for you. I'm too rude. What am I to you when you steal everything I do? I don't think you like black people. I don't think you like brown people. I don't think actually you like people of any hue. I think you are a narcissist with a little... You know, people always try to compensate for what they don't have. Oh, now they're really mad, bitch. Do I even care? Come to my face and tell me that, okay? And I'll see you there in hell, the same hell that you tried to put me in, or the jail cell too. Reminding you, this is therapy, what I do. This is therapy and poetry. This is me getting my story out. Can I get my story out? Everybody else gets their story out. The hoe up the street gets their story out. The crack addict up the street gets their story out. The drug dealer around the corner gets their story out. The crooked cop gets their story out. The crooked politician always got something to talk about. But me, I'm supposed to sit back and hide in my room, my house, and let somebody take the literal substance right out from under me, even though I literally pay my fees legally. So you're going to do some illegal transactions on me because I live my life legally. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you all right now, honestly. And that's why mommy said, on one way, she'd make a good cop, a good soldier, because she's about justice. And daddy said, yes, but they don't see what she is. She is me, and she will kill everybody. And Kitty, she's you too, because you know what you would do when they come for your daughter, like you would always do. You know, I had to, at Federal State, I remember that, and it was a Libra too, ironically. These Libras, man, they think they can get away with anything and everything. They think they always got the master plans. Well, until you master your damn self, you can't master nothing, man, woman, or whatever you want to be, him, shim, thee, whatever. We don't do pronouns, and I don't even think that's you. See, I think it's a crooked... I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm making it personal, but you know what I am. This is just me spitting out my poetry, because I'm that girl. The baddest in the world, the queen of the world. I'm not trying to be. I'm just an influence, not trying to be an influencer, yet the influence is me. All eyes on me, so they say, but who are these eyes looking at me? Honestly, I think they want to take something from me. Take a little bit of my soul, my heart, my mind, and my skin color too, then laugh with me and talk down on me about my hue when you stand outside, sit outside under the sun and try to look like me, looking orange or burnt and dying of cancer. Woo, that seems like insanity to me. Just appreciate. Why hate? You know why you hate? Because you know deep down inside you're insecure and you're not great. Can you make you great again? Without taking food off my plate. Ah! There we go. Can you make you great again without taking food or credit off my plate when it's due to me? So I want all my money, my land, and my... Well, I got my heritage and my talent back. That you'll never take from me. Oh, you... I was about to go to a second place. Ooh, it's a fist boss up all the time. Ooh, you dream killers, you dream killers, you literally come into people's dreams and try to do that crazy stuff. Ooh, you magicians, you bad magi's. Well, maybe I'm a magi too. What's the moon in today? It's Wednesday, right? The 22nd. Let's see, what? 1 and 2 and 2, that's already 5. So, you know, and then you have 2025, and that's a 9. So 5 plus 9 is what? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, wait, it adds up to 5 again. Let's do that again for the slow kids in class, okay? Come on, jump on in. Pow! Poetry! Welcome to an open mic class taught by Valerie, Val Jones Edutainment. I am Val Jones. You know they stole my website from me, literally put up a lot of porn characters and stuff like, and Asian characters. Why? Who would do that? Who would do that? And people that you helped too was that. Wow, some of that stuff really is biblical, and that's a fact. I mean, if you're the greatest one, if you're the one, if you're truly that chosen one, chosen by who? We don't say, we don't know, or we do. But I'm just saying, when you are that one, they really do come after you. Everybody's saying, I feel like Joseph, I feel like Job, I just want to be Jesus. I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. Actually, considering what you do, what do you think Jesus would say? Or what do you think Jesus would do? Are we talking about the same person that brought the whips and turned over tables? I understand that person. By the way, come closer, okay? Did you know that Aramaically speaking, in the language of whatever he was supposed to live in back in the day, because see, there have been many Jesuses or that prophet or that energy. It's a Christ-like energy. It's an awakening, okay? But I'm speaking specifically to you Christians who want to browbeat people with the Bible that, 33 books were taken out, right? So you start to wonder, wait a minute, who's the villain and who's the hero? Because sometimes the villain is the hero and the hero is the villain. I mean, sometimes they take stuff out and they get together behind these rooms and they say, that's how we're going to keep these people down. And then they have you paying to your doom. You pay more to your grave than to save yourself. That's so sad. And I realize when you try to lift people up and show them how they can legitimately get their, get better health and wealth, they don't want that. They will come after you and they will sacrifice for a chicken wing, a brew, and a joint. And yeah, it can be people who look just like you. But that does not dismiss the people who taught them how to do that. See, what I know is that I'm not talking hues, I'm reading energy. And whether you're this color or that color, anywhere in between, if you're bringing or trying to bring negativity to me in 2025, you're not on my team. And if you think I need any of you, you should learn by now. Me and Mother Nature got a connection just like that. There's a lot of things going on with weather, but I laugh. It's Lilith's back today. Wow, she just keep doing this rap. And yes, I have had coffee, by the way. And shout out to FXCBD. You got me. Salute to the people who really remember me on my birthday. Oh yeah, speaking of my birthday, I'm already starting my birthday season too. I know it's January 22nd, okay? And oh yeah, for the slow class, let me go back around for that. Let's see, 1 and 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1 plus 4, 22, 22, 22, 22, 4. 4 and 1 are 5. And then, you know what, and then it's a 2025 year, and that's 9. And when you put 9 and 5 together, what is that again? 9, 10, 11, 12, wait a minute, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I had to do it, I had to do the ADD way, okay? Even for myself, okay? So 9, the year 2025, 9. And then 1, 2, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 plus 4 is what? 5. 5, 5, 5. You know, the snow is almost gone. And I mean, I did say I wanted it to last for about a day. So, I mean, if I could just manifest some money that way, if that's the case, you people like to give money to all these hoes and these people that literally lead you the wrong way, and these not so pros, although people do pay for sex. I don't do that, man. That's what it was. Somebody wanted me. Ooh, guys, a fist balling up and getting seriously. That's why Bobby said the more you get into this, because you are really, as you get closer to your birthday season, you realize why they really want to come to you by the trillions, and we know we're telling you to sit back. That's what I told you, or I haven't told you yet, because I was future forecasting. You'll get that later next week or two. The uploads and the downloads have been coming through. I mean, oh my God, that's why it cooled down, because yeah, a lot of people in California got a problem with me. Mark Ali said, you still got a problem now? Yeah, and some would say, that's a cold bitch to laugh at those fires in LA. No, that's a cold bitch to those who deserved it, okay? There's a lot of people in LA or those areas that you never ever hear about. But we're supposed to feel sorry for the ones who acting like little wimpy wing. And you're the main ones who'll do anything for clout. Bitch, burn. Dark Phoenix, huh? Ranger show. You want to see the light? I can let you see it, yo. Ooh, what astrology read my chart and read it wrong. And now you think I'm supposed to look down on you? Oh, what? I do. That was a Freudian slip, but it was actually true, because they actually want to look down on me, or they want me to look down on them on another way. You know what I mean? Nasty mofos. Anyway, how is she doing this thing? Maybe because I got something called talent. But it's not the talent they want you to see. They don't want you to see real talent. Not from a person of my hue, or maybe not from anybody. They don't want you to see real talent from things they can't control. See, there's the thing about the society to the secret society to the secret society, but everybody knows if you're truly enlightened and awakened, then the smart thing to do would be to truly give respect and honor where respect and honor is due. You talk about gods and goddesses and kings and queens and barons and baronesses, but I don't think you know what that even means. By the way, I am not trying to be political this year, although I do have this to say. I remember when I talked so much junk about Trump and Melania. I mean, I was just rolling these memes out and laughing with everything that was coming out of my mouth. And I was getting a lot of likes and stuff then. But the minute that Biden tapped in, all that stuff, it was like freedom of speech just went away, at least for me. Like, I could talk about Trump, but I couldn't talk about Biden. Okay, when I saw something that was going to destroy, something got really, really different and really, really changed. And y'all, whoever y'all be, came after me a certain kind of way. I didn't know if, and a lot of stuff was coming out of Houston and Chicago and a lot of LA stuff and a lot of New York. I know the fingers are flicking because I'm flicking these hoes off. Black Renaissance. You know what? You need to get a book and find out Black voices. Find out how the Black Renaissance started. You know what? It's so sad. Thank you. I saw that light too. I saw that light flash. It's so sad that you all don't have a clue about the Harlem Renaissance, but we're supposed to give you our cash for severely not entertaining us. You all seem like Simpson stands pussy women and men. That's all you want. The yams or the jams or the whatever. Everything is a suck and a what, and I'm like, shit. And to me, you all ate up. I'm telling you, there's something serious about that Sodom and Gomorrah. I told you it's an energy thing, y'all. It's an energy. People who assault you just for views and money. If there was a God, what would God do? Especially when you severely wronged God's daughter. Saturn return. That's the real New World Order. But you thought a handful of people were going to make it some kind of way. How does she have this secret? Oh, is this a secret? Not to me. Okay. It's like the Masons around here when my dad died and when my mama too. I thought you were supposed to take care of people. I thought everybody was family. Was that not true? But all you wanted were the books. You didn't even ask if they were okay. You just wanted the books. But I'm the daughter. You gave nothing but weird crab in a barrel. Like, I should really kill you all right now. I have some names I could drop, but I'm gonna let it go. That's why it snowed, because Mama knows she's about to blow or flow. But I have a tribe watching me, and I know they're feeling this way too. And we're looking at the craziness getting ready to come out of all of you. I mean, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what president you are. We're good with our group. We're just like, bitch, I would do it if I were you. But hey, you can F-O, F up. You can F-A-F out. You know what I mean. F-A-F-O. Woo, these hoes. But Black Voices. This is a book that my daddy got me when I was, I don't know when this book came out. When this book originally come out. Because he got it when it originally come out. I know he got it when I was young. So I was raised right. And it's the thing about it, I can't help if you had parents that didn't raise you right. And I can't help that some of you didn't have parents at all. But some of us did. And we've never dropped the ball. In fact, we've picked up the ball for all of y'all. I say y'all because, don't get so city slicker in New York. Don't you get so city slicker when you two are boot and dick lickers. Please don't play with me today. You want me to go gangster? I can, okay? Did you ever think I might have a little New York in me or a little everything in me? There's a little everything in me. I got Pluto in my third house. I don't think you want to see that energy come out of me. You don't believe in astrology or whatever, but you believe in crack and coke and whatever you do. You believe in a mob that's now looking at you as fuel because you have effed up the whole entire game. You have brought all the money down, and somebody's got to pay for that. And I don't think it's the clowns. Woo, she's spitting this poetry. You see why I don't do slams now? They hate me and love me too. Because I won't work like a slave for them and make money while applauding all of them saying, ooh, your poetry makes me come. Not. All of you look like you got dry rot. But anyway, we didn't see today. Today. What is that? That's what is the moon? What comes after Libra? Scorpio? Oh. And there we go. Wait. The number game keeps on going. She is the gate. And the gatekeeper too. I'm dropping facts, doing what Pisces do. How is this? I don't know. But wait. People don't do this. Don't do this. I'm not just doing, I am, but I'm not doing this for a show. Hashtag ValJones Entertainment. Hashtag ValJones Entertainment. Hashtag ValJones Entertainment. Hashtag Naturally the O. It's tarot and therapy for me. Wednesday's child. Getting on my poetic justice. Okay? And telling you why people either love or hate me. Woo! 9. Scorpio. The moon is in Scorpio. And Scorpio's in my 9th house, by the way. In Neptune. she's such a wither queen. Yes. That's all I can tell you. Oh, you've learned nothing from the fifth element. Anyway, and what is the fifth element of hip hop? I thought it's knowledge. Wow, does Karis want and people like Nathan want to be teaching you this way? You know, this is not a knock on them, okay? People do what they do, but when you steal from me like that and you know what you have, bitch, I come for you. I don't need none of y'all around me to come for you. I'm that type of crazy, see? I go crazy! That's what they said. That's what they wanted to put on me. She shouldn't get any money. She shouldn't get anything. She shouldn't even be in this team. You can't sit with us. Bitch, nobody wants to sit with you, especially my crew. We are not impressed by anything that you do. Your movies suck. Your music sucks. Your attitude sucks. Your work mentality sucks. Your talent sucks. Hey, do you? But when you steal from us and want us to fund that mess, then we have a right to say, hold up, and give you a reality check. How do you even remotely keep wanting to bleed us dry? And Trump, I hope you listening, right? Because I know you like to do that rich man shit too. But let me tell you something, bro. You got a lot of hard-working, really hard-working white people and rednecks and people of all colors, actually. That if anybody else mess with our money more than they have been in the last couple of years, we're coming for you too. Now, on another note, totally different, I gotta say, because I didn't see it. I kept turning the TV and I just like, no. It lasted forever. Oh yeah, I remember back in the day that I listened to the whole inauguration thing and stuff, and yeah, okay. And still we are here. How much did we get out of it in reality? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How are we here? Anyway, it is what it is. But that's all right. I'm a military brat kid. So I'm going to just keep doing what I do, whether I got an audience or not. This is my book and my story. And I know it's true because I actually lived it. Unlike some of you, I'm channeling this, I'm channeling that, I'm channeling. Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm channeling too in reality. And I show you, but you don't know what you see. That's why you cannot believe in integrity, because you don't have integrity. You can't be what you don't have. I get it, honestly. That was a math class for me too. They can't be what they don't have. They can't achieve what they can't be, and they can't be what they don't have. They've never seen integrity. They've never seen real. They've always seen whatever that is. And you were always the good kid, except you were able to see both sides and see what happened. It's the good ones and the smart ones who really can help that they always crucify. Evolution. The wrong way. I wrote this back in the day when I was using the name Imani. I remember when I came from Atlanta, because Imani actually was my middle name, Faith. My parents named me Faith after Adam Clayton Powell, Keep the Faith Baby, or maybe they just named me. I remember though, Adam Clayton Powell was big back in the day, and they were like, they loved that. That's some black history lessons for some of you, okay? It's sad to say that people who looked closer to this were the ones who were really your hardcore activists, because people who look like me or darker, people think, I have literally been called a rebel black militant and a sellout by the people of the same color. Make up your mind. Which am I? Maybe I'm both. Maybe I'm all. But one thing I am about is telling the truth, at least my truth, and I live it. And I heard my parents talk to me about it too. Like I said, I can't help if you don't have bad parents. I can't help if you do have bad parents. Oh wait, that's right, because there's a lot of, let me address the elephant in the room. Some of you white people who, the main ones who hate on black people, I'm just saying, for the stuff that they do for clout and stuff like that, stuff like the Kardashians and stuff like that, but they really don't want to live that life. That's not what they're about, okay? But they want to be black. They want to be black so bad. They want that black experience. They want to save a broke rapper, a broke basketball player, and get them all hopped up on drugs, drop baby on them. And really, that's not any love. That is colonizing and culturally defying everything that we're about. But you all cheer and applaud that. And me? You want to slut me out or wipe me out? I should kill all of you now. Woo! Ooh, that's why it snowed. Mommy says as you get into that knowledge, you don't know because they don't know. You'll kill all these hoes, seriously. And that's why the kids are afraid to look at me, because they've been taught the humiliation ritual too. Trust me, every single person on this block, I know they know something. And I know, you know I know too. Lies, lies. Bless the Lord. Don't you know the days are brought? If you don't get on out, you scamp, there's going to be trouble in this camp. People look at me a different type of way. No Latino, Hispanic should look down on me, okay? No white person in this community should look down on me, okay? No Negro in this community should look down on me, okay? Wasn't I the one that helped teach your children when they were going astray? Wasn't I the one that showed you a good example, showed them a good example? But you want me to pay? You make up these rules, HBI, whoever it be, but you make up all these rules, but these people aren't holding out the rules, but yet you overcharge me. I don't think you're going to do that in 2025, okay? Because I got a record. I'm taking it straight to the Black Mecca. Not Black Mecca's anywhere. Everybody wants to be Atlanta, but even Atlanta's not Atlanta. You know what I mean? Everybody's like Hollywood. It's just a scheme. But anyway, let me show you my experience, because this is a personal experience. Don't I have time to tell my story? Oh, we're going to get to the tarot and therapy, but right now I got to get my therapy out too. I mean, how can I help you if I can't help myself? Bars. Can you imagine me doing a whole show and teaching a class, but they can do what I do? Show it. Prove it. Let's go. Is this a competition? Oh my God. Black Mecca, blues capital. Shades of brown in a sea of soap opera make-believe. Is it real or is it Memorex? Bars, cars, stars, next. Tinseltown look like backwoods mentality, illusions of grandeur, but where's the reality? Athlete, actor, politician, preacher, there's nothing here that you can't reach for yet. Just because you reach doesn't make it attainable. Bet. Especially when you have crabs in a barrel, clawing you and pulling you down, using you like a rung on a ladder to make their way up off of the ground. Just look around. Just look around. Some have made it, most have not. In this land of the dreamer, home of the nightmare, minds are so confused they think they're already there. You know, there. Whatever that is, don't you? There. When you get invited to trendy parties and clubs, there. When your work doesn't speak for you, but your name does, there. When the sport, the Beamers, the Porsches, and the Jags, there. When you can sip cappuccino and sniff cocaine for fun, there. When you got a little white girl on your back in more ways than one, there. When you build your home in an area where you are the novelty nigga, there. When you have everybody, or you say you love everybody, except your own, go figure. Pause. This coming to 2024, 2025, I have to start looking like, who is my own, right? I remember growing up when racism's very real. And that's not to say it isn't today. It is. I mean, it just is what it is. But I will not be held back by that. I will not feel myself in lack. I will not let nobody of any color slut me out. Bitch, I will knock you out. I'm a military brat. My daddy was a drill sergeant. I say that because he made rank as a commanding warrant officer. A dark-skinned black at Fort Benning, Georgia, who was 5th Cav. Do you know how bad this got to be? I put every single one of you damn gangsters, white or black, and put it up against my daddy. When you do the numbers and all that, you realize my daddy was a bad man. A really bad man. And many say I'm just like him. That's why sometimes when I don't say Imani, I say Bob Jones Jr. But you won't hear that name in this community. You hear a lot of other names. People who have all these claims. I did this, I did this, I did this, I did that. I can tell you what they did, right? I can tell you about the Merckson Road you don't know. But that's a story that they don't want told, because then you will have to tell how they really rose, okay? I'm not going to deal with these hoes. You know what? nature. Saturn return. Astrology is really a thing. I don't care what ology you use or what ology, you mean. I'm just saying, I know these planets and these planets know me. I don't give a damn about what the rest of you think. I'm just doing me, spitting out my poetry because it is my therapy. But maybe somebody in the military or my military brats will see that and they realize that they're not the only ones, because no, we're not dumb. We're just looking at these people and trying to learn how to overlook or just play them for fun because they don't know about us. Who the f is this calling me now? I guarantee you it's nobody. Once again, it's always a distraction. Why? What do you have to say to me, especially now when I'm on live? Is that they always want the attention. They always want to be up your story. They always want to mention. Do what you say you're going to do, or either keep your face out of my face, because you don't know. If I was being watched night and day and night, you don't know how I'd roll. Like I said, my daddy was a bad man, and I'm just like my daddy. And my mother was a bad woman too. You don't know what she did to protect her daughter. Welcome to the new world order. This one's going to be a divine one. And the divine daughter going to be fine. Back to this poem of mine. Ooh, there. We love everybody except your own. Go figure. There. When you forgot about those who fought to get you through the door while you were hiding around the corner. But when the door was finally forced open, you ran through it and shut it behind you so fast your name could have been flashed. The signpost up ahead says you are there, smack in the middle of the nightmare, surrounded by bruised, broken and beaten brown bodies and stolen dreams. But when you're there, you don't really care, or so it seems. Didn't get your 40 acres and a mule, but you did get your big house and a Lexus coupe. Yeah, you do make a good three-piece tailored suit, HNIC. And let me say this too, about people who really try to make it to some degree. At a certain point, we realize we don't owe anybody because we have already been there. I'm not saying it's anybody. Let me tell you something. Those of us who's been through this for real, we're never scared. The funny thing is the phone is ringing, but nothing's coming through on the phone. So I guess the phone's got me. My phone's just saying go on. So the ghost in my house saying just shut that shit out because it ain't nothing coming through. That should be a message to some of you who keep wanting to get into this story while I'm on live. But where were you when I needed you, right? Say what I'm saying is not true. Put me on 10 lie detector tests and then just put them on you. You want to play gangster games? Bitch. The most gangster poet on this planet is me. I might be that witch. Alchemist. But that too is attributed to a man, the alchemist. The edutainment is attributed to a man, and the alchemist is attributed to a man. So what's the woman supposed to be? We're always supposed to be bottom bitch to you? Oh no, baby. Not reality. That's what you want me to do. Ooh, the fist balls up again. Ooh, that's what they want you to do. If they can't take off your head, they want you either way. They want to look down on you and stomp or slut you out, or they want you to look down on them and work it all out. I should kill you all now. Creatively, that's what I do. I'm showing people, military brats, how to use your art. You have an art somewhere, so use your art for therapy too, because they don't know what we can do in reality. I'm just saying, y'all better stop messing with me. By the way, going back to the fashion statement where she was looking, what was Draco Malfoy's mom name? That she was in Peaky Blinders too. But yeah, and they said she was so cool. She died of cancer. She died last year too. She was a cool, even though, you know what, she was an example of when you know what's right or wrong and you always try to do the right thing in a bad situation. Remember, in case you missed it, for you slow kids that watch stuff but don't know what you're watching, she was the one that when Voldemort thought he killed Harry Potter, And she like, well, see, you got to follow the story of why Draco, you got to follow the story. But the bottom line is, you know, she's calling up herself, she's calling up the energy, she's calling up spirit, like, you know, you see a lot, because she knows what was promised and all that. Everybody knows those who know their part from the start. That's all I got to say. Those who know their part. So, when, remember, even Dumbledore said, you know, the help will come to those who deserve it. Now, it doesn't always seem like it, but you got to do math. Are you in a situation where the right math can reach you? Because if you're not in a situation where the right math can reach you, you can go on all these trips and do whatever you do, but if you spend all your money and expect, you know, you can like run around the block and do some crystals and gems and spells or go on OnlyFans and make this all stop. No, this Saturn return is going to hit you in your ass. I mean, it's not even about me right now, but it is a master class that I am teaching. Val Jones Edutainment. You're going to tie it to me, you give it to everybody else, but it looks like to the real ones you don't, and you wondering why you're going through misery. Well, why don't you show that you actually appreciate a jewel? Because I'm a diamond forever. Not the fool. Bars, poetry. No, I'm not doing anybody's open mic or going to speaking engagement still. Maybe after summer. I don't know. Where am I going to go? We got to go through a transition, yo. Well, speaking of transitions, yeah, back to, so the Gemini rising, first and second house, this is what I do, but then they say I'm delusional, or it's the coffee, or whatever it is. But I don't do coke like you guys, and that's the thing. I think, you know, it's these stupid slimy kids of all ages. I mean, you can be 70 years old and still have the mind of a child, and I don't mean a good one, okay? I mean a retarded one. I said what I said. You little whiny, wimpy, you know, some of that stuff was used as a narrative. The people really deal with this ish, they did not even make a fuss or fight as much as many of you did just for attention and for money. Oh my God, I should literally smack all of you. Just Chris Rock the whole world. Anyway, it's my midheaven Aquarius coming out, but I don't know about none of these people, okay? Because I'm just saying, honestly, I'm looking at the whole industry. You all look sus to me. I don't care right now. I just care about me and the ones who I know for a fact got me. Now, everybody in the military got me, and I get that. I'm good with that. But those who do, I rock with you. And the ones and the few outside the military who really show me, because it's about actual math. See, that's a Saturn return. It's a reality check. This oogity boogity illusion bullshit that you do is not working for you, and you want to know why? I don't think you do. Because you can't change. And when you know you need to change and can't change, that is insane. Why would I go back to that? That's why I was told to stay in my lane, and that's why I say sometimes the fall upward is the fall back. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. Hashtag naturewalk. Anyway, let's sacred geometry. Do we want to? You keep saying go do the sacred geometry. Why do you think we keep? But those cars are so big. Doesn't matter. You got it for a reason. And did you see the cost on it? I did. So intelligence speaking to me. Okay, Rich. Reach for the stars. Sacred geometry. Spirit wants sacred geometry. I mean, I get it. And now you're going to have a lot of narratives now about sacred geometry. They're going to start talking about sacred geometry. That's what they always do. You start telling the truth, and then they mobilize their gang stalkers and their mob, and they come after you. And they literally, if they can't take you out one way, they take you out through your money and your attention, your clout. They take all your credit. Like right now, probably somebody is mirroring my energy. And then they're going to try to spit it out their mouth in about 5 or 10 minutes. But notice the difference between them and me. I mean, keep watching. I want you to keep watching, the few of you who watch me, because it's just a few. I don't need the masses. The masses are already crazy. You can do what you do. If I haven't seen anything else from social media, it's that I cannot fuck with you. I don't give a damn. Y'all can burn, drown, you can die. She's a Pisces. She's not supposed to feel like that, right? We're telling you. There's so much coming through. We're telling you now. We're not what you thought we are. We never are. You know what? Not the high five ones. By the way, let me get to this because this is the point I want to make as far as since I'm on Pisces. So, because I don't deal with all Pisces. I really do not. I do not. There's a reason why I don't deal with Pisces men. But however, let me say this about that. Let me first give you to the point because it's a story. I am a storyteller. Agree with that. I mean, my stories with facts. So I get you laughing and entertainment. I'm not going to get up there and do no boring ass poetry to you because that shit bores me too. I mean, I realized at a certain point when I was going to the coffee scene or whatever, when I was just going anywhere that, that inside voice that you have, the inside voice that starts to become your outside voice. That inside voice, now like you're trying to be nice about it. You've heard this like about 50,000 times, and you know you are that person. You know you are because you have been told. You have been told numerous times throughout your life that you are that type of person that you just have no filter on your mouth, do you? And yet I'm not a bad kid. I don't cuss out people like these little kids do. Like these little kids be cussing me out. Like these little kids be cussing me out. Well, they used to. They don't do it anymore. Now they look around and they're scared. Part of it's the humiliation ritual, and part of it is they remember when ValJones been here. They remember like, no, that lady set us straight. Well, somebody had to, okay. But anyway, I mean, maybe at least if one child out of this block, make it, then that's great. Because it's each one teach one. You know what? It's one, not everybody. Fuck. I mean, F that collective, okay? We're not about that. I see the trick in that. We all ride together. No, we don't. I laugh. You gurus. We don't go to Wonderland. That's for fools. You're going to listen to a hoe and a pimp tell you how to live. Okay. Do you? Woo! Secret job. Intelligence does do what intelligence do. That might be, all the cards fell out on that. That might have been grammatically incorrect, but hey, my parents know what I'm talking. My parents and my crew know what I'm talking about. They really do. My parents are laughing at me now. Ooh, my mommy says, there you go. Because the moon is in Scorpio. Oh my God, you're killing them. You're killing, Scorpio's death. Some say, really, but my Cancer is in my Pluto, and when you look at my chart, okay, okay, for those of you who didn't read it right or weren't told right, when you look at my chart can go one of two ways for you. Either I'm the best treasure that you ever met, the ultimate gift, the ultimate present, or I'm a major lesson for you. My problem is I was trying to make everything seem like it was positive and profitable. Like, let me. That's some bullshit. I mean, I've been through that hippie life, okay? No, that don't work. They kill hippies too. You think I haven't forgotten that a black man killed Malcolm X too? I still can't even see that movie at the end of it again. But you people want to roll up on me, especially when I still have PTSD from my husband being murdered almost in front of my face. With no justice, no peace. Bitches, you better be glad that I don't knock down all these doors. And lay you all, and wipe, and be Bootsy for real, wipe you all out for messing with me. How dare you? You got a demon? I got a demon too, and it's bigger than you, huh? There's no reason to be scared of me unless you were doing something wrong to me. And that's it, and that's all. Make it right or shut the fuck up and stay up out of my face. Because we don't play this. I'm not playing that ball. Looking down stuff, whatever color it be. You know what? At the end of the day, you will all, one way or another, bow down to me. Betcha. So if Melania can do it, why can't I? Which brings me back to, Malfoy's mother, okay? There she goes looking like, I'm you know what, girl? What did it say? She looked like a gangster. It was, you know what, that if I wanted to dress like, as they say, because I don't really dress. My mom, I think, would love me to dress like that, because that would be something. That would be almost something like what my mother would wear. So I was somewhat impressed. Wow. Did we already? Anyway, yeah, but what I'm saying though, I mean, so, that look, I've seen people, dress worse. But please, let's not get on this Obama versus Trump. Let's not do a round of this hate in 2025. Or do what you want to, okay? All right, but don't bring that shit around me, because I'm a clap back everybody. Listen, me and my crew, we're not with the dumb stuff. We got stuff to do. We are trying to live in spite of all of you. And right now we're at that little point. Let me tell you something about boomers and Gen X's, the ones who are awoke. Don't do it. Listen, don't do it. Let them find. See, and there you go. FOFA. We are that, okay? You look in the definition and you see people who are like me. And there's very, 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 very few of them, honestly. Everybody, look at who you look at and listen to what you listen to. But yeah, when I was talking, like, okay, and I'm gonna get back to Melania, and okay, let me get the Pisces thing out of the way. Baron, if you ever need anybody to talk to you, because even through that time where I was just talking cash money trash about Trump and Melania, you know, I'll admit to that, and I stand by it. I stand by everything I say. Bitch, I do math. I don't care how you feel about this man or this woman, one way or the other. If you're not telling the truth, or if you're delusional and what you say and what you do, that's on you. But if you try to push that shit in my face, I'm gonna school you real quick, because I have a mouth and a mind to think, and I'm good with that ish. Bitch, what you talking about? You're not gonna tell me what to do or what to think. What year are you living in? What reality are you living in? Oh, wait, I think you're all... Wait, I hear... Is that a car or a helicopter? Mm-hmm. You never know when it's me. It's a Ranger ship. What would you like it to be? I like it to be a helicopter, because I love the helicopters, okay? It's a helicopter. It's my team. Yay! ValJones is having a good day. Hell, Neptune. Hell, Saturn too. Yeah, but I'm speaking for our crew. This your good kids win, so do whatever you want to do, okay? We're just comprehend this. We're not here for the dumb mess. We might all just, never mind. We're not for the dumb mess. But no, but Baron, if you ever need somebody to talk to, because you never asked for none of this, and you're a Pisces, so... You know, just not for all Pisces. No, don't all the Pisces. Then all of a sudden, all the Pisces come through. Bitch, please. No, especially those of you I've already dealt with. I'm not talking to any of you. Nobody in my past can come back to me about nothing. Already cut you off, okay? That is done. That's past. You did not make my class. You cannot make me mad, and you will not make me come back. If you think, you know what, I am not going to live in my car, and I'm not going to live out of lack because somebody wants me to kiss that ass because that ego broke, hurt, and butt hurt with what you do. You will do right by me. That's what my parents say, or there will be a rendering for you. And what if everything in this world I'm saying is true? Oh, my mama. Bitch, my mama's Mother Nature. This is nature talking to you. But you don't know what you hear. You don't know what you see. You think she's just illusional. And yet you're still watching me. Who's Illuma now? Don't play with me. Let's try to get through this together if we can. Those, the few that get it, okay? We're going to need real survivors and real soldiers and real, you know, strong-minded people. But fair people, too, because we're tired of being used and abused. We're not taking that from any of you, period. I'm just saying, we know how to follow the rules, but bitch, we know how to break them, too, and make some more. Welcome to that year. It's that year. Shout out, whether you like it or not, shout out to the Gemini and the Gemini risers, because evidently, you know, well, as they say with the Pisces, you know, you always gonna be on top. Which reminds me, getting back to Baron, let me say, I saw what Melania, I saw stuff that was like, nah, boring, stupid, crazy, ignorant, and boring, can't do it. But I saw some pictures of the black girl, and I said, my mom would dress like that. That's like something. You know I know where you got that look from. I know the very picture you got that. Was that Audrey Hepburn? I think that was Audrey Hepburn. Isn't it sad how people from another culture understand our culture? And I'm talking white and black and everybody in between. People from another, she's not even from here. And people from another culture understand our culture. But anyway, when it's back in the, anyway, never mind. You don't know what I mean. Those who know. But anyway, but Baron, you didn't ask for none of this, bro. I don't even know why. Maybe, I don't know. But if you ever need something to get off your chest or someone to talk to, I'm a good listener, yo. And I will not do it for, I don't want nobody. No. Because people be cray. And they don't know about you. But I will say this. I saw him give that gangster look. I said, that's some Pisces. And she's tapped in. Bro, it's tapped in. I don't give a damn about his mommy daddy. Honestly, really. But Baron is tapped in. It's tapped in. Whoa! Y'all gonna learn not to mess with Pisces people. That was gangster. I don't know what he said, but that was gangster. That was gangster. Screw the rest of that ish. That one little bit, yeah. Like, okay, I'm for it. Y'all gonna learn not to mess with, you're gonna learn how to mess with Pisces or the innocent ones who still, you don't learn. I mean, I've seen some good things happen out of horrible marriages, and I've seen some bad things happen out of good marriages. But I've also seen some horrible things continue to happen out of multiple horrible entanglements, and I've seen some good things happen after some really good people who really are royal. You say, we would like to be royal, but you look like you're all soiled. And then you have the nerve to say, Beyonce bringing Black Renaissance back. You know what? All the ancestors just laughed at that and were pissed off. But you jumped on that bandwagon for the money. I get it. We all need a check, right? But you know what? There's that check you didn't know. That check where you have to give up your soul. You didn't read the fine print, but my parents always let me know. And I've been knowing. I've been awoke. Did she know? What did you think? How did you ever think? When were you ever better in class than me? I mean, honestly, it's the hilarity and the comedy and the insanity. I'm already killing you all creatively. Because somebody, maybe that was God, said, I want your poetry. Because they knew I could tell my story in that wonderful Piscean way. To be entertaining, edutaining, comedic, and truth put on full display. Mama knows something. Looks like I'm Mama today. No, I'm just kidding. I saw that. I did. I catch it. I know. My tribe is going, we love her! I know. We love her! Oh, I'm not even trying to be an influence. And that's why, let me say this. Okay, I said all this and I gave you all this for free, but seriously, I need some money too, because I got bills and they took everything from me. They took everything. They stopped all my streams. They stole everything. They took my website. I mean, everything's just scandalous. They've just all been completely scandalous for me for at least, I don't know, however. So, hey, I'm already celebrating my birthday season, and you could give to Val Jones birthday fund. I like donations too, okay? Donations. I'm not sitting on nobody's nuts, and I'm not, I'm not doing no OnlyFans. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do what I do. But royalty should be treated like royalty. I give you real therapy too. I just heard though, that's her. See, I did hear that. I heard that. So my tribe said, let me just say, as they say on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. And you can donate to me. You can donate to me at Cashapp $ValJonesDaO, 25 seconds. Cashapp $ValJonesDaO, and PayPal at iamvaljones.com. PayPal at iamvaljones.com. Ooh, I don't like that. Go ahead and do it. Said forgiveness, but let me pull another one. forgiveness.
Come give me a hug, get in the getting rough. You can find me in the club.